Hey, hey, hey. It's Dr. Day coming to you on this Thanksgiving Day. Just saying hello to everybody. I'm not going to take up much of your time. I know you all want to get to eating and, enjoying family. But I just wanted to share something with you this morning. 1 Samuel, the 12th chapter, verses 24 says, "Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth with all your heart. Consider how great things he has done for you." Many people only take this day once a year to say thank you to a sovereign God who gives us new mercies and grace every day, who loves us with an unconditional love. But then others, they are forever grateful because everything that you have, everything that you will have, everything that you desire is going to come from him anyway, if it's in his will. But the last part is said, great things he has done for you. I know that there are so many things that God has done for all of us. Excuse me for 1 minute. There are many things that God has done for all of us. And we should be ever mindful and grateful. Never take it for granted. Never take the mercies and the love that God has for you for granted. Many people are sitting up under bridges right now or sitting in parks who don't have the luxury or the things that you have. So that is something to be grateful for. And then let's not neglect to pray for those who are less fortunate, that God will open doors and send people in their path to give them the jump start, the push, whatever they need to get it. We don't know people's circumstances. We don't know how people, 1 minute they can be on the pinnacle of life, sitting high, and then the next moment they're down low, downtrodden. We don't know. But we do know our story. We don't know everybody's story, but you know your story. You know where God has taken you from. You know that there was a time maybe that you was downtrodden. I'm talking about really. I'm not talking about these little mishaps that we have sometime. I'm talking about when you were sitting somewhere and your furniture was getting put out on the street and you didn't know which way you were going to go. You didn't know what you and your two boys were going to do. But I thank God for people in my neighborhood that had a heart of compassion and a heart of love. The Brooks and, Deborah West, her last name is West. I say thank you. I publicly say, Sharon and Edward Brooks, thank you for the time that you came to my rescue when I was down and out. And Deborah, thank you for allowing me to abode in your house until God allowed me to get my own. See, sometimes people don't like to reflect back, but you have to reflect back. And when you reflect back, it shouldn't put you in a mode of feeling sorry, but it should be a period where you reflect back and you look of the transgression, how God had moved in your life and how God put people in your life. It is a true saying, people come in your life for reasons and people come in your life for seasons. And everybody that has came across Dr. Day's path, in whatever way that you did, whatever way that you contribute to me growing in the person that I am, or even if you were negative towards me, I say thank you, because it was a learning lesson. Everything was to build me up, to make me see who God say I am through the eyes of other people. And so those, like I said, who came into my life for a reason, thank you. For those who came into my life for a season, thank you. But I just want you to always remember, it says, think the great things that God has done for you. God has done some miraculous things, even with the mess that's going on in the world. You know, God could just, if he wanted to, he could just end it, you know, but he loves us that much where he's giving us all a chance to get it together. And so that's what we should be thankful for, because if you read the Old Testament, you know, God had, he just brought his wrath. And I mean, he can bring his wrath anytime he wants because he's sovereign. He's God all by himself. He don't need nobody to tell him when to do it. You know, God is just that type of God. He loves us. He wants us all to get it together. He wants us all to go into heaven and spend eternity together the way eternity in life should have been in the beginning. But from the fall up until now, we just constantly going in a snowball, being ungrateful and complaining about everything. There should not be a day that you complain about nothing, especially when you have breath in your body. You should be ever in a mode of gratitude and thanksgiving to the Lord when he wakes you up. He's a God that neither sleeps nor slumber, and while you were sleeping, he kept you. He kept you the ability for the blood to pump through your body for you to wake up, to enjoy this Thanksgiving with your family. And even if your family is not around you, you know, some people maybe unfortunately couldn't get together with their family, but still be thankful and grateful. Never go a day, a moment, a second, an hour without being thankful to the Lord. Not just on Thanksgiving Day. It should be a continuous flow out of our mouth, a moment of gratitude and thanksgiving. So I just popped on here to say that was just my message for the day. You know, think of the great things God has done for you. Take a moment today and reflect. Take a moment tomorrow, every day going forward. Don't let it just be today. Every day going forward. Read 1 Samuel 12:24, where it says, only fear the Lord. Don't fear man. Man can't do nothing. Because the Bible tells us, what is man that, you know, God is mindful of us. And serve him in truth. Serve God with all your heart. Everything that you do, do it unto the Lord, not for showboat or for people to see you. And then with all your heart, consider how great things he has done for you. Great things he has done for you. Whatever those great things might be, just be grateful and thankful. And then today I want to salute my comrades in Washington, D.C., who lost their lives, y'all, for us to be free. Let's lift up their families as they go through this moment of despair, a moment of sorrow. Let's not forget the ultimate, because they paid the ultimate sacrifice. They wasn't in a foreign country, in a foreign land. They was right here in U.S. of A., the land of the home, the free and the brave, whatever the slogan, you know, is. They were right here, but they paid the ultimate price so that we could enjoy this Thanksgiving Day. So let's take a moment of silence and remembrance or memory for them. I don't know what the word I want to say, because my heart was full, because this is a family, two families, and even the person, the perpetrator, you know, let's pray for that individual. We don't know what was on that person's mind, why they even decided to do what they did. We never know what's in the thoughts of people. They just react and they go through whatever trauma maybe they going through, and they, you know, want to take it out on everybody else. So let's be thankful, you know, that God is still intervening, and God is on the hearts of the family members. the ones that the harm was afflicted upon, and the one that caused affliction. Their family is going to be suffering too. So let's just take a moment for, like I said, my comrades, I salute you. You paid the ultimate price for us to enjoy Thanksgiving, and your family will not enjoy it because you're not there. So let's just take a moment. Your food's not going to burn up. Everything going to be all right. Let's just take a moment, y'all. And like I said, I was coming out of 1 Samuel 12:24. In the latter part says, "For consider how great things he has done for you." Who is the he? The God who sits high and he looks low. Let's always be thankful. After today, if we really had grateful and thankful hearts, I do believe, and this is just me, and this is my story, you know, nobody else might not feel the same way, but I believe if many people were really thankful and grateful unto the Lord, some of this stuff that we see going on every day, you can have a grateful and thankful heart and be doing the stuff that you're doing. But everybody will get together today and they'll tone it down just until 12 midnight. And then 12 midnight, we back to the same way we were before. Y'all, let's stop doing that. Let's stop doing that. Let's be the people who God, I know he loves us and he's proud of us, but sometimes we hurt God's heart with all the mess that we doing and the bickering and the complaining and everything. God is plentiful. There's plentiful in this world that nothing should run out. It's man who make us think that we're going to run out of stuff. But do you actually think the God that sits upon the throne of heaven will allow his universe and his creation to run out of stuff? No, I don't think so. But when you're not grateful and you don't take the time to really sit and think about the goodness of the Lord and think about who he really is, then you don't understand. You don't know the God that you're serving. You know, that might sound harsh, that might sound cruel, but, you know, sometimes we can read this right here and we can be so on the surface because we want to sound all deep and spiritual, but we really don't have a clear revelation of who the God we serve. Because if we really, like I said, had a revelation, and I'm getting to that revelation. I ain't saying I'm all that deep and spiritual. That's not what I'm saying, because every day God shows me something different. But the more I get in his presence, the more I get in his words, the more I die to myself. You know, because myself always wanted to be in control. But when I die to myself and let him be in control, then I really know what it means to be thankful. There were some places that I have been. There were some things that I have done. And if it wasn't for the Lord upstairs, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you on this Thanksgiving Day. That's what I'm thankful and grateful for. That God saw fit in my mess, in my foolishness, in my craziness. God saw fit to keep me for such a time as this. And with every fiber and every being in my body, as long as I have breath, I'm going to be forever thankful. Because, you know, like I keep saying, I have more time behind me than I have in front of me. And the time I have in front of me is going to be a continuous flow out my mouth of gratitude and thanksgiving to the Lord. Even when things is not going the way I want, I'm going to be forever grateful. And if none of his children, you know, acknowledge him, not saying none of y'all not acknowledging him, not saying none of y'all don't thank him, because I'm quite sure there's millions who are like me, just always have a constant thankful mode and gratitude to the Lord, because you know what the Lord has done for you. Nobody else know your story but you. So in essence, what I came on here for these 15 minutes or however minutes I've been talking is, yes, of course, enjoy your day. Enjoy your family. This is what God wants. Enjoy life. But in all that enjoyment, acknowledge God somewhere in it. It wasn't your job that gave you the food. It wasn't your job that gave you the house that you entertaining your family in. It was none of that. It was the God who's omnipotent, wise, and all-powerful. Thank him every day, every minute, every second that you can. Thank him. Because we don't know the dangers seen and unseen when you walk out that door. So you forever have a mode of thanksgiving on your lips. Don't let it be once a year. That's all I'm saying. Don't let it be just once a year. Always take a Selah moment every day. You got time to do everything else. You got time to go to Kroger's. You got time to go this. You got time to do this. You got time to watch TV. You got all that time. But take a few Selah moments. Stand still and pause. Like we did the, few seconds for those National Guards who paid the ultimate price for us to enjoy this day. Thank God. That's all I'm saying. Take a Selah moment, a minute, a second, and give God all the glory. For this is the day that he has made. And every day that he makes us breathe, allow us to breathe, and he ain't bring his wrath down on us that we so rightfully deserve, it should always be on and popping. A mode of thanksgiving, a mode of gratitude and love. And to do everything in reverence to the Lord. Give him your all in all. Give him your all in all. Give it to him because he deserves it. No man deserves it. God deserves your thankfulness and your gratitude. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss T and Dr. Mayo. Y'all enjoy, family. Know that Dr. Day loves you. And I just want all God's people to always be thankful to God, not just on Thanksgiving. Because he been good to us, y'all. He been good to us in spite of our foolishness. And I know he been good to me. And I have done some foolishness, and I have been in some foolishness. But God, only God. So y'all, on that note, Dr. Day says, see ya.